Good evening, guys. I'm going live, and I want you to know that I'm driving to the Merrick Taco Bell. The Taco Bell in Merrick. I'm gonna give it a go. It's an easy run. I know where I'm going. Guys, maybe I worked 5 hours today and 2.5 hours early in the day, and then now I probably went out like 7:30. Oh yeah, it was just after 7. Okay. You gotta hear me out with this. Today, I was on a roll, had a couple of Uber Eats, and GrubHub, I was multi-apping. So GrubHub turned on. So I shut off Uber Eats and I stuck with GrubHub. And I did 2 deliveries, and the third one was a Burger King in Merrick. I get there. You know, no problem. They acknowledged me. Maybe 10 minutes. They were slamming. And I don't mind that. When you're working and you're running a factory line, these women, they were on their game. They were really busy. They had orders coming in. There were people coming in and the drive-thru, and they were slamming. And I was very engrossed for like 5 minutes watching them do the factory line. I'll read that in a moment. I want to tell you the first story. Unbelievable. So then, I don't think much of it. It was very close to home today. I didn't go far. I go drop it off in Freeport or Roosevelt, but Freeport Roosevelt area. I pull up. The guy says, call the number. He comes outside. I thought it was great. And it's a beautiful day. The window's open, and he comes up to the car. And he goes, this can't be it. I ordered $33 worth of food. And I was like, well, I watched her. I said 3 Whopper Juniors with cheese, a large fry, and a Dr. Pepper. I think he wanted 3 meals. So I said, well, I'll call them right now, sir. And he was like, okay. I said, well, you don't have to wait here. I said, you could call them too to get credit. Let them know. I'm going to call right now. And he saw me start calling. And he said, okay, thank you. Like, oh, man, he just wanted all his meals, you know? I said, that's what that meant. Now, while I was waiting, I actually looked at the ticket. And that's why I understood. 3 Whopper Juniors with cheese, a large fry, a large Dr. Pepper. But he wanted 3. Not just 3 Whopper Junior with cheese. He received 3 Whopper Juniors, 1 large fry, and 1 large Dr. Pepper. Now, I don't know the codes on the receipts. I'm not a Burger King employee. But I did read, you know, the ticket. You wait online. Maybe I was there 10 minutes. Served hot food. Staff was working. There were no problems. So when I got GrubHub on the phone, she was like, can you tell me your email? Can you spell that, please? My email is really long. So I didn't mind doing it. I already accepted another order from GrubHub in Freeport, my town, Boston Market. So I start driving there while I speak to the woman because I didn't want to waste my time. I was multitasking because I'm getting really good at what I do. So she was like, okay, well, can you confirm? But I already did. I told her. So she asked me a few other questions. She goes, well, continue to your next delivery. If the guy calls, we know what to do. Now, halfway to Boston Market, GrubHub calls me again, and it's a man. And I'm assuming that the customer called and said, I didn't receive all my food. He goes, can you confirm? And you know what? I was able to confirm because I watched the staff. I knew she was preparing my order. I was looking at the ticket, but I don't know their lingo, their code numbers. He probably wanted 3 Junior Whopper with cheese meals with 3, it was a big fry, a super fry. It was large fries and a large Dr. Pepper. Should have been 3. Now that makes a lot more sense. That's $33 worth of food. I'm assuming. I never ordered meals like that. He was like, you got the wrong order. I'm missing a lot of food. I ordered $33 worth. So that's what happened today. Wow. Don, how's it going? On my way home, did Uber Eats, Burger King, and McDonald's. You know, I never did a Burger King with Uber Eats here. Not in this area. Not in this market. Did Instacart too. Wow, you hustled today. It was a beautiful day. Be out and about. It was nice. So then, I was on a roll with GrubHub, but I shut it off for a reason. I did one more Uber Eats and a friend called me, and she really needed to talk to me. Then I got off track and I went home for a little while, and I said, I'll go back out tonight. That's the way my day panned out. So, you know, it wasn't my original plan, but that's the joy of a freedom gig, working these gigs. Get this. Now they ring me, GrubHub. I just turned on the app. It was like 7:15. I think it was 7:12. Then immediately after, Uber Eats rang me, and I took both because I saw the restaurant that I had to go to for the GrubHub, and I know that's a good quality restaurant that I'm passing Indian food. It's a busy restaurant on a Saturday night on Atlantic Avenue. It starts with an R. It's a very good food, and it was a big order. So I went and picked up Uber Eats, and it was right down the street, so I went to go pick up the GrubHub order, and when I walked in, the woman said, they said pickup time, 7:45. So I was really happy I took the Uber Eats order. She goes, that's not going to be ready for a while. I was like, oh, great. I just picked up an Uber Eats order. I'll be back in 20 minutes. I won't let the apps waste my time. R-A-A-G-I-N-I. R-A-A-G-I-N-I is the restaurant. Very good. So I did that, and I went back, and I still had to wait 5 minutes. It was a very large order, and it was a far distance. Now again, it was a 14 and change payout, but with traffic, that would have been a long haul. But with no traffic, I zipped to Franklin Square, and it was close Franklin Square. It wasn't on the other west side. It wasn't, you get to learn your market, your area. But guys, the order wasn't ready until 8:20. And they said pickup at 7:45. I was really happy I took that Uber Eats order because it was 8 and change, and they gave me a tip. You know, I just refuse. That would have been like an hour and 15 minutes of my time wasted. Nope, I said I'll take my chances. When I got there and saw how big the order was, I was like, oh, good, I could deliver this Uber Eats order, no problem. Not right. So now, another thing with GrubHub, after that little whatever, I had the apps off for like 5 minutes just to get closer to home because I didn't want to be in Franklin Square area. I zipped right home. I got close. And they called me. Now, I just turned Taco Bell order in Seaford. I didn't want to go to Seaford for 7 and change. You know what? Whatever the payout was, I didn't want to go to Seaford. I was in Rockville Center. You know, it was more than that. It was 11 and change. So I said no, and then they rang me again at Taco Bell in Oceanside. I was like, oh, I'm 5 minutes away. I'd be more than happy to do that. And it was a very local drop-off, Oceanside. They called me in between on my way there, and they said, we'll pay you an extra $5 if you go to White Castle in Limbrook. I think it's on the Limbrook borderline. And I was like, well, how much does it come out to the pay? And he goes, I don't know, but I'll send it to you. You could review it. I reviewed it. It didn't feel right. I've had problems with that White Castle. They're paying extra because nobody wants to go there. That's how I take that. So I said no. I rejected the order. I went to Taco Bell. It was a nice, easy pickup, nice, easy drop off. And now I'm going to Taco Bell in Merrick. Now I'm gonna tap I arrived before I pull up, and I'm gonna see what happens here. I'm gonna keep this live stream on. Let's see if they tell me if it popped tonight. If not, I'll just do, if it rings on the way home, I'll do a couple of more. I'm really not in the mood today. I'm forcing myself. I was working online, doing things in my apartment, but I did go out earlier. I guess I could have taken those orders. I just wasn't in the mood today. But I felt like I was being punished because earlier today, they sent me a couple of $7 offers. And I cut it short and I went to Uber Eats, and then my friend called. And then, an hour later. So, I'm closing my window. So that's what happened, guys. I just wanted to spit it all out. This is the kind of nonsense. I mean, I don't understand how Grubhub's calling me, making a deal with me to go to another place when they just sent me another offer that I'm taking, and I didn't want to lose that Taco Bell order in Oceanside because I knew it was only 5 minutes down the street. It would be an easy pickup. And when I pulled up, there wasn't a soul in the Taco Bell. And I got lucky. I'm really happy. And it was a good payout. It was over $8. I drove it down the street. I'd rather not have the hassle. If they're calling and reaching out, there's a reason why nobody wants to go to that White Castle anymore. There you go. I don't want to go there anymore. I was hesitant to take this order, but I'll give it another go. I think all their platforms are going to crash down, guys. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. So I thought I'd go live early because I'm not going to stay out late. I'm going to do this, and maybe I'll get a local Mickey D's and call it a night. I'm getting tired of doing it, guys, but I got to suck it up for a while. I look forward. I just said it today to my friend. She was like, Michelle, I understand if you can't talk. I was like, after I listened to her, I was like, come October, it'll be busy during the week. This is the last quietness. I can't wait to work Monday through Friday during the day so I can get on a schedule and do what I got to do. But the money is there on the weekends, guys. It is there. They wanted me outside today, but I didn't want to do it all day. So that's that. Anybody else have that kind of hassle? I mean, that's a lot of wheeling and dealing and nonsense. And, I understand why Grubhub called me with the earlier Burger King offer. They wanted to make sure, can you confirm that? I have to say, they were right with that one. They had to make sure before they gave the credit. And I saw them pack the bag, and they didn't get 3 orders of fries. They only got 1. But they did get 3 Junior Whoppers, Juniors with cheese. Hold on, guys. I'm clicking arrive because I'm pulling up now. And I am going to bring the phone in with me. And I'm going to keep this on. Let's see what happens tonight. I took it because the drop-off is back in my town. I don't want to drive far today. It's telling me update ready for pickup. Okay. We'll see if that's true. Ooh. Now this Taco Bell, see, the Merrick Taco Bell is slamming. I think when that one opens up in Freeport, that one in Freeport's going to be slamming too. Where I live on Merrick Road is going to change. I'm already well aware. Okay, let me check the name and I'll be right back. Payola. And 1 drink, a Serrera Mist. I'm getting really good with their products. The menu. I'm getting really good with the menu. Hold on, guys. Hi. Let's see what goes on here. Excuse me. Thank you, sir. That's all right, no problem. Hey, yes, payola. Thank you very much. Thank you, no problem. Thank you, sir. Wow. They must have knew I was coming after walking out yesterday. Because they do see a picture of who's picking it up. Oh boy. That is the smoothest pickup I ever had from this Taco Bell. I can't get over how smooth that was. I guess hitting arrived earlier was worth it. Oh boy, wow. I got lucky with that one. I can't believe how smooth that was. That's the smoothest pickup. Oh guys, and at that Indian restaurant, there was a woman that just started Uber Eats. She had her 2 teenagers in the car. She's doing what she's got to do. She was waiting for an order. So we were talking and she told me it was her first week. And I told her, try to get onto GrubHub. She said, I am, but they're not hiring any people right now in this area. I was like, oh, really? So I did tell her that I worked another region a few towns over. And she was like, really? You know, something to consider if you're new. Guess what she was doing before she joined Uber Eats? Uber Eats isn't bad around here. We do pretty good. Congested area. Nassau County, good tips. She was doing Postmates. I'm like, are you working with a bonus? Don't do Postmates unless they pay you a bonus. She's like, what? I just started, I've been doing that for a couple of months. Oh. I'm like, no. I said, visit my channel. I told her about the Get Upside app. She actually wanted to see it on my phone. She said, how do you do it? What are you doing? Wow, you get money? She was a mature woman. You know, she had 2 teenagers in the car. She's trying to make it, a few extra bucks. She said, I just started. So I showed her how much I made with Uber Eats this week. I browsed around my account and GrubHub, and she was like, oh. I was like, yeah, but right now I have a little more free time. That's why I'm making that money. And I said, I didn't even do it a lot. I'm very picky and choosy now. So at least that was cool. Going back to the Indian restaurant, a very good Indian restaurant. Raagini. And, you know, if I'm going to be out in the field and hustling for a little bit longer, I'm building my brand and my name and my business and getting more referrals, because later on, it's the long-term success I'm looking for, not instant gratification. And it's working. I got to see where I got to deliver this. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'll wait a moment to put the GPS on because I have a general idea. It's really only 5 minutes down the road. Oh, That kid don't like me. She don't like me at all. These employees don't like me anymore. I was always nice. It seems like the more nice you are, once you stop being a pushover, they don't want to be bothered with you anymore. And I've seen how people walk up and demand their food and make a scene. I've seen that. I walked out gracefully and said, they'll send another driver. Buggy. I know it's buggy. Oh my God. The weather's weird again. It's kind of humid. So I thought I'd go live, share that experience. It's good to know. A lot of drama. I did just a handful of Uber Eats. I think I did 3. Not a problem. Not a problem. And 2 out of 3 tipped me. So I just want to stay near home now. And, you know, maybe I'll get another Mickey D's, call it a night. I don't want to work late anymore. But because of what happened today, that's what I like about the freedom. I was there for somebody who really needed me to be there for a little while. And then I just changed my game plan. It was okay. It was too beautiful to work all day, even though I worked inside. Going to be all worth it, guys. That's for sure. So, who was that? Ida Hat. Oh, hello, Ida Hat. Center Moriches, Ronkonkoma. You're out east, right? Riverhead. I'm close. You're out there. All good. The apps. You know, it just seems like there's a lot going on. Got to continue to work for that residual income, and soon a different kind of gig. What else, guys? That's it since yesterday. Just wanted to share those experiences. I didn't let the apps work me. I worked the apps. I made a call. Thank God. Well, let's see what that is. I wonder. I'll wait till I turn this light. No, guys, hold on. Not bad. Baldwin, that restaurant that I mentioned that's lost in the 80s. $13.51 payout. Local drop-off. More than happy to do it. Now that's a good payout when I'm only going to go a town away in Baldwin, and the drop-off, I believe, is Baldwin. Too excited too fast. They want me to go to Queens with that order, and that rang, or order already finished because nobody wants to go to Queens. Now, if you pay me $13.51, call me up and say you're going to give me another $5 on top of that $13.51. I'll be more than happy to deliver it to the borderline of Queens. No problem. Oh well, guys, I'm gonna call it. Let me see what's going on here. Oh boy. Well, if you're gonna pay me $20, it's the borderline of Queens. I'll do it, but not for $13.51. You gotta pay me more than that. So that's that, guys. I wanted to share those stories. Holbrook. Give you more insight to what goes on when you're out in the field. And that's that. All right. If I'm home, I'm probably going to watch Paid to Drive tonight. Put them on for a little while. If not, I'll watch it on the replay. Depends if I'm in the mood for news or not. Guys, have a good one. And let's see if I have anything to share after I work the first half of the day tomorrow. I'll see you later. Have a good one, folks. Bye. Good night.